Melissa Perez here with Ben Bostrom at Laguna Seca. You just finished up the Superbike race. You want to kind of tell us how it went for you?
Well, I'll tell you, it didn't go so well, so I'm a little disappointed. And at the same time, I did have a great time. Honestly, it was fun fighting with the guys, but I got a little greedy, and I should have just followed Hayes into turn 2. But every year, Hayes and I go into that turn and fight. And I go, I want clear track, you know? So I went in there, and I should have just followed him, and the two of us could have checked out and had a fun time. Instead, I got locked into this brutal race with 3 other guys, and it didn't really work out for me.
Well, for personal reasons, I'm kind of glad that Josh was able to get away. But I did see your potential in qualifying, so it's disappointing that you weren't able to kind of show everyone what you're capable of.
Thanks.
But switching gears, I know a lot of people talk about that you're into cycling, and you've got a big race coming up, and I was wondering if you'd like to share some info about that with everyone.
Yeah, thank God for Leadville coming. Honestly, like, if I had to sit for 6 weeks after that performance I just gave the team, you just want to shoot yourself. But Leadville's coming up in 2 weeks, so I'll try to forget the race and concentrate on racing somewhere where there's very little oxygen in the air. And that should be pretty stellar. We have that, and there's a time to shoot for. And we have the world champion coming over, and I think that I've been teasing Specialized, hey, thanks for hiring me, Christian Saucer, as a nice domestique.
Wow.
So that's like their joke, and they're like, haha, Ben. But I really do plan to beat that guy. So it should be good.
So we know you've been riding motorcycles since forever, but how long have you actually been racing bicycles?
This will be my 4th year, believe it or not. I had my first one there, and I started racing in 2008. Mountain bikes, fell in love with it, and it's been like an addiction, you know? And then 2009, went down to La Ruta and got a pro license and hit that, and I found something else in life to do during the winter, and it's been pretty special. Normally I don't ride. I ride, I just don't race during the season because there's some danger. And last season I had a front tire blow out coming down a hill, and I destroyed my knee, and it set me back a couple months. So this year I said I'm not going to race, but we have a 6-week break. So there is the Leadville 100, and it's a very famous race that normally we race on that day. This year we have the open weekend, and there's a time to beat. Levi Leipheimer holds 6:16:36. I know the thing very well, and I've been out there pre-running the course and trying to kill some Strava KOMs, which sounds ridiculous. But it kind of sets your time so you know exactly about where you're going to finish. And my time is very, very close right now, so I'm pretty excited to get there. And my brother's going to do it as well.
That's awesome. So here on a motorcycle, from what I've seen, it's kind of like the work you put in is depends a lot, like what the result you're going to get is going to be. But in cycling, genetics play a big part. And I have to tell you, there's some crazy rumors swirling around about these incredible VO2 max numbers that you put out. And I just want to squash it once and for all. What's the truth?
I'm not the exact number because everybody's VO2 is different, you know. But we'll just say we've beat maybe one of the best guys on the machine. So that's important. So I gotta say the genetic thing is, unfortunately, it sets your cycling score. It's unfortunate. Where on the motorcycle, you know, the worst athlete can win. Yeah. And that's pretty special.
Seen it, right?
We have actually throughout
unfit people win
all through time. Are you talking about Anthony Gobert?
No.
Nobody would talk about Anthony Gobert, right? God.
Maybe.
But on the bicycle, yeah, it's really unfair, and so you can do very little training and be at the front, and it's kind of unfortunate actually.
So when you're having a bad day on the motorcycle, I mean, I would think the pull of cycling must be pretty strong, or is this where your heart still is?
No, the heart's in the motorcycle. I love it more than, I'd say, 10 years ago when you thought you loved it, and I started falling back, falling out of love with it, we'll say. But in the last few years, like I've just been addicted to it.
That's awesome.
Really addicted. And I think the bicycle helps too. I get on the bike, and sometimes I'll be thinking on the bike about which race is coming, and I can push harder up this hill. Or I pretend I'm in 3rd place. I make up little things to do.
Yeah.
And it takes my mind off of, otherwise you just stew. Like right now I'd be stewing for 6 weeks.
6 long weeks.
Long weeks, right? But I'm going to go ride the bicycle in Leadville and make use of these lungs for a pretty exceptional race. A lot of the best guys have won it.
Well, we wish you the best of luck at Leadville and in New Jersey. So will you put that fitness to good use in 2 weeks and then again in 6 weeks?
Plan to. Probably show up looking very skinny. That's a long time to ride your bicycle. Melissa knows. She's very strong. Don't listen to her. She should be professional cyclist.
It's all lies.
I've seen your times.
Well, thank you for your time and good luck at Leadville for real, and good luck in New Jersey as well.
Thanks.
Sweet.
Should be good.